Hello everyone, this is Chris from GBC Forex Academy. I'm going to teach something on structure and candlestick entry. Often at times we see traders that they know that we are bearish, they know that we are bullish, but they don't actually know when to enter. And this is one of the trade setup I use for my entry. Let's see how it works. Structure and candlestick entry. The first thing I want to establish on the higher time frame that we are bullish or we are bearish. That means 4 hours, that means 1 hour in my own case. Then, so there has to be an established bias on the higher time frame. Then, of course, the second thing I want to establish is that there has to be a break of structure on the lower time frame. On the lower time frame, that is in my own case, the time frame I use for entry, which is the 1 hour. There has to be a break of structure. But observe that in this very case, there was a break of structure to the downside. Now, the third thing I want to establish is that the inducement on the lower time frame, which is the time frame for my entry, needs to be taken out. Okay. And you see that this is the inducement, it was actually taken out. Then the last thing which I want to establish is that the last bearish or bullish candle needs to be taken out for an entry. In this very case, this is a bearish setup. So I will be looking for an a bearish engulfing that needs to be taken out. The last bearish engulfing that needs to be taken out. In this very case, let us assume this was a bearish engulfing. The moment price comes after taking inducement and takes this very bearish engulfing, then I have my entry. Let's see how this works in the chart. Okay, let me say this. On Friday, I'd actually given a trade forecast and I said this was an inducement and this was likely zone that price was going to get to, probably for price to come to the downside. But as I was checking the chart on Friday and I observed something and I made an entry. Sometimes price does not get to our zone because of certain things like this. Because some things play out before price get to our zone. So price don't get to our zone. I remember I get a trade forecast for volatility 10, V10 for synthetic index. I observed that price didn't get to my zone, almost got to my zone, and price just came down because of some things that actually play out. So let's see in this very case what played out. Why I did not wait till next week for taking this very trade. Let's see. On the higher time frame, which is 4 hours, which is daily, we've already established that we are bearish, of course. Then the second thing I said was that I needed on the lower time frame, which is my time frame for entry, I need price to break structure, and price came and took out structure. Price came and took out structure. The next I need to see that the inducement needs to be taken out. In this very case, this is the zone for inducement. This is the last sell. So it was taken out, baked in and it was taken out. Then next I want to see that the last bearish candle, which is the last bearish engulfing, needs to be taken out. In this very case, this first red candle is not the bearish last bearish candle. This one is the last bearish candle because this is the last candle that engulf a bullish bar. Okay, so after this one is taken out, look at what price it came and it took out this very bearish candle. The moment price took that bearish candle, boom, that becomes my entry. And I shared this with a few persons, and I thought that it would be wise I shared with other persons, and that became my entry. That was the only reason why I took the trade on Friday, because you all know, as currency traders, as forex traders, taking trades on Friday is very, very risky. And of course, I think I got to somewhere here and I pulled out. Naturally, if it was on a weekday, a normal weekday, not Friday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, I'd have let the trade to still run. But since on Friday, I just had to pull out. I hope you enjoyed this very video.